Dick Grayson, the first comic book sidekick, has a long and illustrious career in the industry. Why not? He progressed from boy wonder to full-fledged hero and is now regarded as DC Comics' greatest force for good. Nonetheless, Dick has appeared in several films, albeit always as a supporting character. He's sometimes portrayed as Robin, but lately he has mostly been seen as Nightwing. Although the characters have the same name, numerous differences distinguish Dick in the movies and Dick in the comics. So today, let's dive into the video to know why Robin in the movies is better than those in the comics. Here we go. His beginning makes him lovable among the audience. Several made-up superheroes who feature an American comic book published by DC Comics go by the name Robin. The character was developed by Bob Kane, Bill Finger, and Jerry Robinson to act as the superhero Batman's younger sibling. The Caped Crusader and the dynamic name Robin. The characters are the collective names for Batman and Robin. The first appearance of Dick Grayson, the character, was in Detective Comics number 38, as a strategy to draw in younger readers. Robin garnered overwhelming favorable reviews, which helped to increase sales of the Batman books by twofold. Star Spangled Comics, 65 to number 130, in 1947 to 1952, the character's first solo feature was among Robin's early adventures. In addition to DC Comics books, the superhero Robin was already in films, television, and radio, with his appearances in the media as Batman's sidekick. He also appears as the leader of the Teen Titans. Dick is a crucial member of the Bat family. This proves that comic book fans prefer Robin to the movies since he is a member of the Bat family. In comic books, the Bat family is made up of outstanding combatants, astute investigators, and impressive heroes who cooperate to defend Gotham. Dick is the second in command after Bruce, and the entire Bat family respects him as a leader, because no one else is more qualified for the position. He is even temporarily filling in for Batman after Bruce pretends to pass away. On the other hand, the movies usually choose to focus solely on Batman. It usually plays a supporting role when they introduce one of the other Bat family members, including Dick. Dick is rarely given credit he deserves, so hopefully he'll get his due in a live-action film that portrays him as the natural leader and inspiration that he is. But he gave justice to his role in the movies that made fans love him even more. Robin or Dick lost his parents when he was a child. The loss of his parents, which they both experienced, is one of the main causes of Dick and Bruce Wayne's friendship. As Bruce did with his and Joe Chill, Dick in the comics does with his parents, who were murdered by criminal Tony Zucco. The Schumacher movies, in contrast, show Dick as a young adult without showing the murder of his parents or his development as a character. They further deny Zucco's existence by accusing Two-Face of causing the deaths of his parents. His past is barely touched upon in the DCU AOM animated films, but it is established that his parents passed away when he was a young boy. So movies showcased him all grown up, and that caught fans' attention with the dashing superhero Dick. In the comics, Dick possesses a Romani descent. Dick's backstory has changed throughout his journey. As comic book fans are aware, his current history, however, indicates that he is of a Romani descent. Unfortunately, the aspect of his persona has received little attention in the comics besides passing mentions by other characters. This acknowledgement, however brief, is more than the character has ever received in the movies. The Schumacher films were released before the comic incorporated the character's Romani background into the story. The DCU AOM, on the other hand, had numerous opportunities to acknowledge it but never did. Meanwhile, Dick always had a different and unique costume. Nightwing has donned a number of famous outfits in the comics, from his iconic disco suit from the 1980s to the finger stripe outfit he'll wear in 2022. Dick's fashion sense is almost as well liked as himself. However, his comic book counterpart, live-action rendition, lacks the panache of the original Dick suit in the Schumacher movies and is more subdued variation of the traditional Robin outfit. They were really appealing. There has never been a live-action Nightwing, so fans have yet to see Dick's recognizable suits on the big screen. Dick has a close relationship with Damian Wayne. Yes, you got it right, Damian Wayne is one of the most contentious characters in comics. In fact, he's one of the Batman characters that fans despise, with many longtime readers dismissing him as obnoxious, overpowered, and underdeveloped. Damian's comic book journey has been difficult, but Dick has always been there for him. The two are like brothers to each other, and it took Damian a long time to learn to trust and care for Dick. Their brotherly bond is never mentioned in the films, and they never showcase the two together. Damian has never appeared in a live-action film, and his relationship with Dick in the DCU AOM is tense, to say the least. To their dismay, the two appear to resent each other at times. Dick considers Alfred to be his father. In many ways, Alfred is the most significant member of the Bat family. Each member receives guidance and mentoring from him, and he treats them all equally. Although he has a personal connection with each of them, his friendship with Dick is most significant. Dick makes many references to Alfred as being his father, and the butler even leaves Dick his enormous inheritance, which makes the young man a billionaire. Dick's connection with Alfred receives little attention in any of the film adaptations of his works. Instead, they typically ignore his connection to Alfred and instead focus on the friendship between Dick and Bruce. Given how intricate and important their relationship is, it's a significant opportunity lost. The movie completely reversed the situation by displaying an original thing that viewers would enjoy. Dick outgrows his Robin persona. Dick splits up from Batman and becomes a founding member of the Teen Titans in the 1970s. Years later, he matures and outgrows the Robin persona, abandoning it for good and becoming Nightwing. The Schumacher films make no attempt to get Dick to ditch the Robin costume. The film Batman and Robin depict his growing tired of Bruce's leadership, but it also implies that Poison Ivy's seductive pheromones fuel those thoughts. Likewise, Nightwing has yet to make his big screen debut, despite the fact that Dick is completely absent from the Nolan trilogy and MIA in the Snyderverse. What do you think is the biggest difference between Robin in the movies and in the comics? Let us know in the comments below. And if you consider yourself a die-hard comic book fan, then do watch 8 Daredevil comics you should read if you haven't already on our channel. And let us know which one got your heart. Moving on, Dick is a self-contained superhero. In comic books, Nightwing was established as a superhero in his own right. Fans now acknowledge Nightwing as an A-list superhero who ranks right up there with the DC Trinity as one of the greatest figures in his realm. In the movies, no such endeavor is made, which is yet another instance when something ought to be a little different. Schumacher made sure that Dick was a sidekick so that he would constantly come to second to Batman. Nightwing is kept away from Bruce's and even Damian's spotlights by the DCU AOM. Dick is often portrayed as a mentor and a guide, but never as a complete hero. Dick is a world-renowned acrobat. By far the most important of Dick Grayson's many talents is his unrivaled acrobatics. Most other characters in the DC universe regard him as the world's best acrobat, and it's become his calling card. The live-action films show very little of his acrobatic abilities and depict him as less agile than Batman. The DCU AOM, for their part, makes an effort to highlight Dick's gymnastic abilities. Unfortunately, they also portray him as less skilled than Batman and even Damian Wayne. Many fans frequently complained about how much these animated films bothered Dick. Dick defends Blüdhaven. Nightwing searches for a place to call home after escaping from Batman. He chooses Blüdhaven, a town close to Gotham. Similar to Gotham, Blüdhaven is teeming with deadly criminals. Corruption is pervasive and residents are wary of walking the streets at night. Dick's arrival in Blüdhaven makes a world of difference. Before taking on the role as the city's guardian, he makes a lot of enemies. Dick never leaves Gotham in the live-action Schumacher films. Even when he expresses a desire to leave Batman's shadow, he intends to remain in Gotham. Blüdhaven exists in the DCU AOM, and Dick is its protector, but he rarely visits it, always returning to Gotham when needed. With all these instances, it's clearly visible why fans adore Robin both in the movies and the comics. But what about you? What do you think about Robin's character in several Batman movies? Why is he always shown as supporting characters in the movie? Let us know whether you like Robin in the movies or the comics in the comments down below. Make sure to subscribe for more uploads like this.